now with Israel expanding the operations in Gaza and Syria. How do you assess the implications of the regional stability in the coming months?
Of course, regarding Israel expanding its operations in Syria and seizing of the destabilization of Syria after the ouster of the Bashar al-Assad regime and after destroying all Syrian territories and suspending the disengagement agreement for the 1974, all these indicators that the war in the region is going to be perpetuated and that the forces in Syria that are controlling Syria and ruling over Syria right now, regarding these forces, some of them actually find an urge to counter the Israeli occupation. This is going to exacerbate the situation, of course. And ceasefire with Lebanon, Israel is still seizing the respite that it is using in order to withdraw, that it has to withdraw from Lebanon. This means that all these are indicators that can, in fact, increase and exacerbate the situation in the region further and further. And, in fact, neither the United States nor the United Nations have been able to stop Israelis' offensives.
So, as you're saying, the growing tension between Israel and Hezbollah in southern Lebanon, could this lead to further escalation? Do you foresee more escalation taking place?
Definitely, yes. The offensive happening in the south of Lebanon and the Israeli allegation that they are just demolishing the infrastructure of Hezbollah, and their statement and allegation that they have destroyed one of the main centers of Hezbollah. This is going to re-exacerbate the conflict between Hezbollah and Israel. And there are forces from the base of Hezbollah and the forces that reject the ceasefire. They are trying to force Hezbollah to actually fight back. And these are all indicators that the military operations are going to be escalated.
Mm-hmm. Well, also considering the recent Israeli airstrikes in Gaza, how do you interpret the rising international condemnation, especially with the statements coming from Pope Francis?
Of course, Pope Francis, the Pope of Vatican, has been playing a good role in condemning the Israeli aggression and any other aggression in the world. But Israel does not hear any voice, not the voice of Antonio Guterres, not the voice of Pope Francis, not the voice of the chairman of the ICC or the ICJ. Israel just doesn't care. It just keeps on assaulting all parties in the region indefinitely. And there was a report published in the international press in which a military chief was speaking that everybody passing in some areas in Palestine is being shot indefinitely. And this military chief confirmed that around 200 persons were murdered and the corpses were left out in the streets for the dogs to devour them. And these people in different areas in Palestine were shot, not even without even making sure that they are affiliated with Hamas or they just do that indefinitely,
Yes.
and they do not respect any of the international provisions.
Mr. Ashraf Abu Al-Hawl, the editor-in-chief of Al-Ahram from Cairo, thank you very much, sir, for your insights.